Alright, this is an overview of the iicem.net website. What you'll see in the upper right hand side here is the space for a logo. We don't actually have the project logo yet, but we'll put it there when we're done. I just put in a picture of mHealth from Molly. We can swap this out with whatever photo makes sense. You've got the major categories of about the project, value chains, success stories, reports, maps, and contacts. I'm going to give you a quick overview of some of the features. First of all, in the About ICEM, there's nothing here now other than just sort of some placeholder text. In the value chains, you're going to be able to put whatever you want about, you can create, I'll show you how to create all the different value chains you want and put text in there. Success stories, here, if you put in a new success story, you can add an image, you can give it some information. Not only will that feed under this tab here, Success Stories, it's also on the home page where you'll get the latest 3 success stories. So it's a way to keep the front page sort of more interesting and dynamic. Reports, this is just kind of a placeholder, but you can add a bunch of reports in there. Maps, I wasn't exactly sure what you wanted to show or how you wanted to show it, so I just gave you an example of a photo gallery we can do. This is very easy to do, and you can just add in the photos this way. It allows you to kind of view as a slideshow as well. We have lots of options on how to present this, but this is probably the most bandwidth-friendly version. And lastly, there's a page for contacts, which currently doesn't have any information, but it's there. Let's go back to the home page, and I want to show you the translation button. I added in translations to French and Arabic, so that if your readers want to read this in Arabic, to the extent that the translation can, it will move everything to Arabic. You see there's a few words here because these are kind of they're just gibberish words. Or we could put this in French and bring it back to English. There's actually quite a few other languages you can choose, but I didn't think any of these were really going to be more helpful than French or Arabic for Molly. It's a place to add custom links if you want to link to USAID and elsewhere. And then down here is where new users would register if you want to allow them to do that. Or in this case, we're actually going to log in. And when we log in, we're logging in to change the content up here on the front page. So I'll show you quickly as this loads. I'm going to add a Google Analytics account. Actually, there is one here, so I'm not sure why it's not working, but it's okay. If we take a peek here, let's say it's success stories. If you want to add a new success story, on the left-hand side is a category called Success Stories. And if you click it, you'll see we've got 3 success stories here, and I want to add a new success story. Click this, or you can click that link over here. Here's my new success story. And you can put in any kind of text that you want. You can bold it, italicize, and add, images, video, podcasts, pretty much any kind of information. You can also post in Word documents and PDFs and anything else. So, I'll bold this. Sorry, I'm in the HTML version. I'll italicize here, and I'm going to add an image. Actually, if I want an image for my success story, I use the featured image, which is down here. And we'll choose a file. This is let's say we're writing a success story about, I better make sure I have an actual image we can use. Well, about this guy. It doesn't really matter what the image is. And then down here you can see use as featured image. Pop. So we're done. Save all changes and close this out. So there's our image. Here's my success story. Let's say I want to add up here I can add video, I can add audio, I can add Word and PDF documents, and here I can actually add a whole photo gallery if I want to. But for right now, I'm just going to type the success story. I hit publish. And that's it. Now I can refresh this page, and you'll see there's my new success story. There's my image. Here's my information. And it's under the Success Stories tab. In addition, on the home page, you're going to see just the three most recent success stories as a way to kind of keep the front page fresh. So that's how you edit or update content. That's success stories. But the same goes for reports, where you just simply add a report, or maps, where you add a map. So those are pretty easy ways to add more information. You can also add pages, which is a little more complex, but here you've got like value chain, cereals, onions, and potatoes. Let's say you want to add corn to that. So let's go to pages, and you'll see value chain, cereals, onions, potatoes. We're going to add a new page. You can click here or here. And you can, again, add a video. I'm going to add a little, quickly I'm going to add a photo gallery. I'm going to keep this format, but you can see there's lots of formats you can add. And you're going to be able to do this on your own. You can add all kinds of classy viewers. I'm just going to stick with this basic viewer. I'm going to pick a couple of images. I'm not going to add any captions or text right now. And I click embed, proof it's embedded. And because I want corn to fall under value chains, you sort of just give it its taxonomy here, and we'll hit publish. Now if I look under value chain, well, first let's refresh this. Value chains, that's one other thing I got to do. So now you have a page. I have to go add that page to the menu. This is the top navigation menu, and let's say corn. This might look a little confusing, but don't be put off. It's pretty straightforward. Now I've added that page corn to the menu under value chains. I hit save. I hit refresh. Now I have corn when I go to my corn page. And I see that I've got this photo gallery that I just added. So if you play around with this a little bit, you'll get it pretty quickly. It's fairly straightforward. And in terms of what you'll need to do in the admin console here, this is pretty much it. When you click that link in the email I sent with the username and a password, this is what you're going to see. And pretty much you're going to be playing with, the pages, success stories, reports, and maps. That's the main pieces you're going to do. If you want to add contact information or run that About IICEM page, you just come up to here to the About IICEM, click Edit, and edit away. Type in whatever you want. Hit Update when you're done. And that's it. Any questions, give me a call.